Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Caitlin, and if you are new here, we talk about all things girly and all things smell good. So if you like that type of content, I hope you stay. So before we get started in today's video, I actually have a question of the day for you guys. That is, how has fragrance changed your life? I want to hear you guys' comments down below. I want to read everyone's, what they have to say. It can be something super simple. It can be something that is dramatic or super just heartfelt, or it could be anything. I just want to know how fragrances have changed you guys' life. I love hearing stories like that. So today's video is going to be about the best fragrances to wear on your birthday. My birthday, I'm filming this on Friday, October 11th. My birthday is tomorrow, October 12th. I'm gonna try to get this up on my actual birthday. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, everything goes good with editing so I can do that. But I have 10 fragrances that I wanted to share with you guys that I feel like are perfect for birthdays. It doesn't matter like if you're going out, if you're just having a small get together, if you're going big, bold, extravagant. I just feel like these 10 fragrances would fit so perfectly for this day. So the first one I'm going to start off with, you guys will see how much I love this scent. But not only do I love it, I feel like it's just so sexy and confident. It's warm, but it's also like just one of those that really make you stand out in the crowd, which I feel like a lot of people just really like to do on their birthday. You want to stand out, you want to show up for yourself, you just want to feel your best on your birthday, and this is one that does that for me. This is Tharwa Gold by Lattafa. This is a dupe for Libre Intense. However, I actually feel like now that this has sat, I feel like it's gotten even better with time. This is like probably one of the best Lattafa fragrances that I have ever come across. And you guys, I feel like this one would be absolutely perfect to wear on your birthday. It's warm, it's vanilla, it has amber in it, I think it has orange blossom, it has lavender, and it's such a nice complexity of the notes blended together. There are some other notes in there, but those are the main notes that I get on this one. When this one dries down, it just becomes so warm and cozy, but like I said, so very sexy, it's attractive, it's confident, and I just feel like this would be the very first one that I would pull for to wear on my birthday. So I'm actually going to follow that one with Libre Le Parfum by YSL. So this one is, it's similar to like Libre Intense or the Tharwa Gold perfume, but with this one, it has more vanilla, and to me it just has like a little bit louder of a lavender note. This is like boss, like it's sexy. Again, it's confident, but it still is attractive and cozy. This is going to be one that you're going to get a lot of attention with. Both of them are, honestly, both of them are. You're going to get compliments, you're going to get people following you. I've had people follow me wearing this one before, asking what I'm wearing. And I feel like this one just screams like a night out, like a nice dinner party and like your favorite little black dress. It just gives like the ultimate luxury, the most luxurious birthday vibes that you can possibly find in a perfume. And I feel like you really can't go wrong with any of the Libre perfumes. This one is more vanilla forward than the original Libre. I feel like that one has more, a little more lavender. It has a little bit more of like a, I don't really want to say musky, masculine vibe, but with that lavender, it has a touch of that confident, masculine type of overall essence. I don't even want to say that it, like I said, it's masculine, because it's not. It just has some more, it has more lavender, it has more, basically just less vanilla, less sweetness to it, but it still is very sexy, very classy. Whereas this one just has a little bit more of that vanilla note in it. I think in this one, the orange blossom to me just gets a little overpowered by the lavender. But like I said, if you're wanting something that is like the original Libre, maybe that one was not feminine enough for you, or it was just, it didn't have enough vanilla, I definitely think this one would be a fantastic reach to wear on your birthday for a night out. The next one that I have here is Prada Paradox Intense. And again, this one kind of fits the same vibe as the last two, where I feel like this would be great for a night out, like just a fancy, luxurious night out. But I feel like this one is versatile enough to where this one could be just like a birthday signature scent. It has, I don't want to say it smells like Libre because it does not, but it has that same classy, elegant, kind of princessy vibes. This one is a little bit more girly, a little more feminine, a little more flirty and playful. This one has, I believe, like 2 different types of vanilla in it. It has jasmine, it has neroli, it has, I think, a moss note in it as well. And again, it's amplified. It's an amplified version of the original. It stands out. It projects. It lasts. It'll last you all day long. It's a huge, huge compliment getter as well. And I feel like this just smells like confidence, like someone who's in their confident era. They just feel their best about themselves. Fresh nails, fresh hair. It screams femininity. And I definitely think I could see this one being, like I said, a birthday signature scent. It's not one that you would have to change your scent 10 times throughout the day. I see some people do that. I would probably do that if I had multiple things to do that day. But this is one that I feel like can just go from day to night so easily. Say you have a birthday lunch out with your family, but then you're gonna go out to like a super fancy dinner after, or you're gonna go party or go to a club. I feel like this one could transition into any of those events that you're gonna go to. So that was Prada Paradox in Tits. The next one is a little bit more of an affordable one, and it is one of my favorite perfumes ever. You can find it super, super cheap on Amazon. You can find it, I think, in like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross even. That is Killer Queen by Katy Perry. And this one, it is similar to Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf, but this one is like the dark, sexy, that darker fruit, those darker florals type of, I want to say they're cousins, but they're not like sisters. I think this one, it screams birthday to me. It is one that I do feel like, again, could translate to like your day date to going to dinner. This one's not going to last quite as long as Libre Intense, but this one does have really good lasting power. The bottle is super pretty too. It screams like birthday queen to me, birthday princess, your day. I love this one so, so much. I know this one has some like fruity notes, plum. I think it has like frangipani and jasmine in it. It had praline. I can't remember all of the notes that's in it off the top of my head, but I would read you guys the notes on every single one of these, but I kind of just like giving my description of these sometimes, because I feel like, at least for me, sometimes I just get a little lost in pinpointing which notes I specifically will always find, whereas I forget to actually describe what the perfume translates to. I do pull up the notes whenever I can't remember all of the notes that's in one, just to give you guys a little bit of insight on it. But with this one, if you like Flower Bomb, or if you're looking for like a dark, sexy version of it, like Flower Bomb and Into the Night from Bath & Body Works had a baby, I definitely think this one would be absolutely perfect for your birthday. The next one that I have here is one of my all-time favorite perfumes on the planet. I have gone through 3 bottles of the Julianas perfume dupe of this one, as well as the 1.7 ounce size of Dossier version of it. But now I have the big bottle of the Dossier version of it. This is a dupe for Love Don't Be Shy. If you have the original, that is exactly what I feel like you should wear on your birthday. It's fruity, it's sweet, it's sexy, it's alluring, it's edible, it's like a snackable type of scent, but you're still gonna smell sexy. You're not gonna smell like a cookie or a gourmand, but you're still gonna smell like a snack. This one, I know this one has like orange blossom, neroli, marshmallow. On the bottle, it does show that the floral marshmallow version has amber, vanilla, and musk in the base. I do feel like this one is just an overall orange blossom, marshmallowy, vanilla, yummy perfume. I crave this scent so, so much. I literally just finished off today a bottle of the Julianas perfume dupe of this one. that was my last one too, and it lasts so well. But I'm super happy that Dossier came out with like the large bottles of these, because I fly through these like they're nothing. I feel like this could be one of my signature scents, but even if it wasn't like a signature scent, I think this one would be perfect for your birthday. Like I said, you're just gonna smell good and sweet and sexy, and it's not the classiest perfume, I would say, but it still has that perfumey vibe. So like I said, you're not gonna smell like a cookie. You're just gonna smell really good and really edible, flirty, and fun. The next one that I have here is 100 Silent Ways by Nishan. I've talked about this one quite a bit lately, but I feel like it's just for such a good reason. This is like a fruity, white floral, vanilla leaning perfume. The overall base of this one is a vanilla perfume, but with those floral notes and that fruitiness added in, it just rounds it out to be like the most intoxicating, seductive, sexy perfume. I think this one had notes of like, it had peach in it. I had to actually go up and pull the notes up for this one. It has tuberose, it has jasmine, vanilla, sandalwood, peach, which this is definitely, like I said, a vanilla leaning perfume. You get the sandalwood, but you get this like soft kind of sultry peach that's in there mixed with the tuberose and the jasmine that are in there. It gives it this sweetened, almost candy-like floral touch, but I feel like it just turns more sultry than anything when you add that sandalwood and the vanilla in. This one does have a note of orris and vetiver as well, which I definitely feel like deepens the scent so much. Again, this one's going to be super versatile, but with this one, you're going to fill up the room, and this will project, this will last, this will have you as the center of attention all night long. I do also feel like this one will be super good to layer with other fragrances as well, if you're wanting to amplify the scent, or if you're just wanting to have like a unique scent for the night or for your special day. I feel like this one would be absolutely phenomenal, whether you wear it by itself or layered with something else. Now this next one here, I am going to read you guys the notes on, because I still struggle with overall describing this perfume. I don't honestly think I have talked about this on my channel ever since I got it. This is the most beast mode perfume out of every single one of these. I mean, it beats all of these. If you want to fill up a room, if you want to fill up a building, if you want to knock somebody out on an elevator, Vanilla Powder by Matière Première, this one, good lord, you don't need much of this one at all. It is a beast of all beasts. So even though this one is called Vanilla Powder, I feel like I get more of a coconutty musk in this one. This one has obviously like a vanilla bean powdery kind of touch to it, but it has just like this sweetened kind of, I don't necessarily want to say like a tropical type of coconut musk, but you do get a little bit of that, not sunscreeny, but that vacation vibe, that like luxurious vacation. Like you're going to go on vacation to like Dubai, and you're staying in like the nicest, most luxurious hotel. That, I feel like that's what it would smell like. That's what the most luxurious hotels or just overall city vibe would smell like in Dubai. It's warm, it's sexy, it's musky. This, if I want to give an overall description of this, I feel like this one smells like vanilla bean ice cream with some like toasted coconut. Like I said, you do get the musk in there, with some vanilla bean powder sprinkled on top. And even though it's not listed, I feel like sometimes I get like a caramelly vibe in this one, because it's thick, but it's not so thick that it smells like a thick toffee syrup or anything like that. The top notes for this one are coconut powder and heliotrope. The middle note is Madagascar vanilla. The base note is vanilla absolute, white musk, Palo Santo, lactones, and coconut. So it is creamy. It is like that, like I said, ice creamy. You kind of get a vanilla bean vibe in there, but it's not so creamy to where it smells anything like how like Blanche Bat would, or Bianca Latte or anything like that. It's not that milky. It's just like the perfect, most intoxicating blend of vanilla, coconut, a little bit of powder, a little bit of musk. The Palo Santo comes through in the dry down on my skin, and it is magical. This is worth every single penny, because if you, oh my goodness, if you spray more than 1 or 2 sprays and you're gonna be in a small room with someone, they're gonna need a gas mask. But if you want to leave an intoxicating scent trail, if you want compliments, you want to be the center of attention, if you want to fill up the entire building, this is exactly what you need to go for. You can even get these smaller sizes. They even have like a little small like spray bottle travel size, or like a mini size of it, and I think that that would last most people like a year because of how strong this one is. This is not for the faint of heart. It's not for the weaker noses or anything like that. This is for the ones who like projection, who like beast mode perfumes, who like to be smelled. Now, speaking of Bianca Latte, I had to pull this one out and show you guys this one because I feel like this, if you want to smell like sweet buttercream frosting and caramel, and I'm sorry if the lighting keeps changing. I keep trying to fix it, but I'm fighting with it today a little bit because I have the lights on back here, but if I don't have the lights on back here, it gets super dark. And I'm trying to keep a little bit of light. I have the windows open. I have my little light on up here, so just bear with me. But Bianca Latte smells like a creamy buttercream frosted cupcake with caramel drizzle on top. And who doesn't want to smell like cake on their birthday? This one has a honey note in there. It has coumarin in there, which I want to say also translates to like a tonka bean. So it has a touch of that like kind of powdered sugar. Smells so good. And again, this one is another very strong, very beast mode perfume. I think that this one, I would definitely categorize this one as a room filler, but I feel like it just has like a light fluffiness to it that's not gonna knock everyone out. This one definitely does smell edible. It smells like gourmand, but it's not too deep, it's not too thick, it's not too rich. It has a light fluffiness to it that's just super yummy, like a fluffy vanilla cupcake, like I said, with like whipped buttercream frosting topped with caramel. So I definitely think if you guys are looking for something that's going to make you smell like an actual piece of your birthday cake, Bianca Latte will do the trick. Now, back to another affordable scent. This is Riffacot by Paris Corner. This one is a dupe for Baby Cat by YSL. This is so sexy. This is for the ones who like the black dresses, the dark outfits, the dark lit evening dinner restaurants. Like, I mean, anybody could wear it, but that's my vibe, is just that kind of darker overall aesthetic. I cannot get enough of this. I crave this one so much. This is like a vanilla leather. The notes are actually on the back of it here. It's a little peppery, it's a little spicy, but it's still smooth, especially now that it's out for a while. When I first sprayed this out, it was very peppery. The vanilla was still there, but it had a little bit more of that leather forward vibe, which I know not everyone is gonna like. But this one has top notes of elemi, pink pepper, and black pepper, heart notes of saffron and olibanum, and base notes of vanilla and cedarwood. I don't know all of the notes to the original Baby Cat, but I've heard that this is basically a spot-on dupe for it. This, I don't even know how to explain. I wish everybody got what I got out of this perfume, because I know not everyone is gonna like it. It's dark, it's seductive, it's sultry, it's femme fatale. I 100% could see, like I said, someone who likes those dark lit restaurants, or like a little bit of leather in their outfit, like the lacy black dresses. This is for those who, like I said, want attention, want to feel sexy, want to feel seductive. This, I mean, who doesn't want to feel like that on their birthday? Come on. This one is so freaking good. It's super affordable too. I think I'm going to end up going through a lot of this bottle this winter, this fall, because now that it is out for a while, macerated for a little bit, it has just gotten so hypnotic. intoxicating, like I said, seductive. It screams femme fatale, attention getter. That's exactly what I would want to feel like on my birthday. So I definitely recommend for you guys to check this one out. So now the last one that I have here, I kind of want to say also fits that like sultry femme fatale type of vibe, and that is Zenobia by Tom Vici. This one is like a sexy, seductive black currant Madagascar vanilla. It has saffron and it has leather in the notes. It has Moroccan cedar wood and oud. It has orange blossom. It says it has Syrian royal jasmine and orchid Turkish rose. But overall, what I get from this one is like a very seductive black currant with some vanilla. You do get the leather in there, but it's not an overpowering leather. It's not gonna smell like a tire shop or anything like that. The leather in this one is like actually very creamy and very soft, like a buttery soft type of leather. I think this one would actually be really, really good for those looking to get into like the more oud or leather leaning notes. This is not an oud heavy perfume, so you don't have to worry about that if you don't love oud. This is more of like a sultry, fruity floral, I would say. Very, very sexy. It projects and it lasts so, so well. And a little bit goes a long way with this one. This is another one, a center of the tension type of perfume. The bottle is super pretty as well. I love the Tom Vici bottles. I just think they're gorgeous. But if you're looking for something that's like an amplified blackcurrant, if you like blackcurrant like I do, I love blackcurrant, but you're wanting something a little more amplified rather than that juvenile, like just fun, simple, flirty, playful scent, but you're looking to get into the more seductive, kind of, like I said, femme fatale, sultry type of blackcurrant with a bunch of amplified vanilla in there, and like I said, a little bit of that like buttery leather touch. I think this is definitely one to check out. They have travel sizes as well. I think you can even get the sample sizes, but I 100% recommend for you guys to check this one out if that kind of fits your vibe, because you really cannot go wrong with this one, especially if you want to feel special and hot and fun and sexy on your birthday. So that was my top 10 perfumes that I would recommend for you guys to wear for your birthday. I did not read all of the notes for all of them, so if you guys like whenever I do that, definitely let me know in the comments. I enjoy doing it sometimes, but like I said, sometimes I forget to be a little bit more descriptive with the scents. I just go based on like what I smell on the list of the notes. I like to give you guys like a true, I guess more like a raw, how I think it smells kind of review on them. But I have one perfume that just showed up in the mail, like I got it out of the mailbox like an hour ago maybe, right before I started filming this, and it's a highly anticipated one. It's a highly loved one. It's also a highly hated one. Some people, as soon as they get it, say they're sending it back. Some people say that it's not worth the hype. And if you haven't figured it out by now, that is Silk Santal by Kayali. This is the wedding perfume that came out in the duo set whenever she brought it back, or she brought it out like a year ago. She finally brought it back out, and I got my hands on it. I'm gonna read you guys the notes on the back of the bottle for this one. That is sparkling champagne, white freesia, pink praline, lush nectarine, sandalwood, and sugared musk. I don't have a straight up review on this one at all yet. It was sitting in a warm mailbox for a few hours, so I'm not gonna judge it. I'm not gonna give you guys like a super thorough, in-depth review on it, but I did spray it out on my hand earlier, and I kind of got a little bit of an idea of what it smells like, but I definitely think it needs time to sit, because it can, if it's in like the heat, a hot mailbox, anything like that, especially for several hours, just that shock from transporting, you're not going to get the true scent of it. So I don't want to give you guys something that I'm not getting like even a true scent for. I will definitely update you guys with a good review at some point, but I love this. Even especially spraying it out the second time. This is beautiful. It is a little bit lighter than what I thought it was going to be, but I also kind of was prepared for that just based on the reviews of what people were saying. It's not a beast mode perfume, but at the same time, I feel like if you're wearing something for your wedding, you want it to be a little more personal, especially when you get into like the honeymoon phase of it. I feel like this one would be perfect for the honeymoon aspect of it because it's sensual, it's feminine, it still has a touch of that like sultry, that like almost the sultry vibe that you get from Vanilla 28. I don't think it smells like Vanilla 28, but it has a similarity or like a familiarity to it. But this one, it's not a bubbly champagne in my opinion. I actually feel like this is a very soft, kind of silky, almost like a satin champagne type of vibe. Because I'm not a bubbly fragrance lover. I do feel like it's very sugary, but it is toned down with that like really nice sandalwood so far. I don't really know what pink praline smells like, so I'll have to update you guys on that too. But it's very sweet. It has the nectarine in there. It has, I would actually say if you had like a nectarine flavored champagne mixed with like a little bit of vanilla extract in there, I almost say that that's the kind of vibe that I get. But it is, like I said, a little deeper, a little more sultry, and I feel like it would be exactly what they were recommending this for like a wedding. But I feel like it would be even better for after the wedding. It's sensual, it's sweet, it's feminine, it's still flirty, it's playful, but it has that kind of like that, I don't want to say the naughty vibe, but I do feel like it has that more sensual kind of seductiveness in there, just kind of mixed in. Like I said, this is just a first impression, you guys. So I'll definitely update you guys after it sits for a little bit and let you guys know. And the last one that I wanted to talk about, I actually don't have the full bottle yet. My boyfriend bought me the La Vie Belle Le Elixir from Lancome for my birthday. I'm not allowed to have it until tomorrow on my actual birthday. That one, I actually got a sample of it in the mail. And right off the bat, I fell in love with it. It's like a raspberry candy covered in like powdery violet with a little bit of leather mixed in there. I think it had some vanilla notes in there too. I can't remember, but he got me that for my birthday. It's hidden downstairs. I know where it's at, but it's not open yet, so I can't show you guys that yet. I've just been holding on to my tiny little sample for dear life, waiting until tomorrow. But that one, I can't wait to give you guys some good updates on that one too, because it is so good. Again, it's received a ton of hate, but I feel like it's just it's different enough that I don't think that it should or could have been a La Vie Belle flanker, because it has its own personality, but it still is just like, it still kind of has a little bit of that DNA, that very sickeningly sweet DNA that I love. I love the original La Vie Belle, and I think this one is maybe even a bigger, better love than the original. I'll have to do a side-by-side just to actually give you guys some true thoughts on it, but I cannot wait to open that one up. I can't wait to share it with you guys and review it. But with that being said, I'll stop rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to answer the question that I asked you guys down below. How did fragrance change your life? I want to know your stories. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know, maybe it didn't change your life, but I want to know what you guys have to say, because I think that is just a super intriguing, fun question. And I hope you guys eat a piece of cake tomorrow right along with me. I got a fruit pizza for my birthday. I'll put a picture on the screen for you guys. It's like a sugar cookie crust with some, like, I don't know what the sauce part is, but it's kind of like a yogurty, maybe like a cream cheese yogurt blend with a bunch of fresh fruit cut up on top of it. That's what I got myself rather than a cake for my birthday, and I'm super excited to eat that because I haven't had one in like 3 or 4 years now. Again, I'll stop rambling, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video. It helps so much when you guys engage. Leave me a comment down below, your scent of the day, your recommendations for your birthday, and don't forget that I love you guys.